Unfortunately, I had the best of hopes, but this light burnt up on me again. I'm going to talk about that and also let you know what Surefire had to say about it for the second time. So here's what happened, guys. I'm using this light one day. Luckily, I was just using it around the house. I was doing something in my garage where there was dim lighting, and I was using this light, turning it on, turning it off. Did feel the light get warm. Nothing, no big deal, and going about my business, doing what I'm doing. Put the light away. I believe I was off work or whatever that day. So later that night, I go to walk the dog, and I take the light with me like I normally would. And when I get out to the street, I turn the light on. Guess what I saw? The dreaded black hole in the center of the beam, which would be the brightest part of the beam normally and is where these burn out when they burn. So let's go ahead and take a look at the LED and see what that looks like right now. There it is, guys. You should be able to see that pretty well. When you look down in there at the LED, just note there should be no brown or discoloration at all. And look at what you see down in there. All that brown on that LED is where it burned up. And when you use it, where the brightest part of the light would be in the center is totally black. It still works, it still comes on, but it is honestly no good, and it doesn't at all work like it should because the brightest part of your light is black, and you just have the outer ring of light from that LED. There's an even closer look there. Where it burned up. For those of you that don't know, this light already burned up on me once. This is while I was at work. It could have been a potentially bad situation. I was clearing a building that could possibly have a burglar inside, and this light, I was using it to clear this building. I would turn it on and turn it off. Some of the hallways were lighted, some were dark. First it was me alone, then it was me and one backup. And this light gave out on me at the worst possible time. That was the first time that one of these burned up on me. Well, who knows what I was going to encounter. And I'm clearing the building, and it just, it burns up on me. And the usage gets diminished very low. So I had read up on the internet and saw some people that had these burn up on them. And then I had people say that they got replacements, or some people said that theirs didn't burn at all. So I said, well, I'll give it a shot. I called Surefire. This is the first time. They said they'd send me a replacement. I called back a second time. A young guy answered the phone, said, no, we don't send a replacement. We're going to repair it. And I said, no, I'm not taking it repaired. I want a brand new one. This is a $200 light. I'm not taking it repaired. Kid tries to tell me, well, we might not even have these in stock. I immediately stop the conversation. I halt everything, and I say, get me a manager or your supervisor on the phone immediately. Kid transfers me, gets somebody. I said, look, here's what the deal is. You guys told me you was sending me a replacement, a brand new one, and that's what I'm taking from you, is a brand new one. I don't know why this kid that was just on the phone was telling me that you're not going to do that after I was originally told that you would. The guy says, give me your address. Give me your name and your address. Give him my name, my address. He says, I'll have one shipped out by tomorrow. Okay, I said, cool. Happy with Surefire's customer service there. I'm not going to blame one dude answering the phone on Surefire's company, right? So I get this light in. Everything's good. I even tested. I got a test video up. I did a 30-minute run and a 40-minute run, even switching batteries in between. Thing runs great. So the other day, like I said again, it burned up on me. So I call Surefire again, get them on the phone, and I said, look, man, this is the second time this light has burned up on me. And the guy's basically like, okay, give me your name, puts it in the computer, sees the info, says, we'll send you a brand new one out, but it's not going to be till January 1st. I said, well, a few days doesn't really matter to me. I said, but here's the deal. Am I just going to keep using these like disposable razors? Am I going to keep using these, getting a new one every few weeks, or what's going to go on? There needs to be some kind of resolution to this. I said, I don't want these things to keep burning up on me. He says, well, maybe you just got another bad one, or, this and that and the other thing. And look, I got the theorem ring, so I want to use that as well. That theorem ring won't fit every light. So Surefire really didn't give me many options. The option was to send me another one. So I'm getting a nice collection of batteries, because every time they send me one, I take the battery out when I ship this, because when you ship these batteries, there's a different classification on shipping. Now, keep in mind, Surefire is also fitting the bill, or should I say footing the bill, for the shipment back. They sent me a prepaid UPS label. I can just take my phone into the UPS store. They'll scan it right there in the store, print a label, and ship it back. So I'm not even paying shipping back. My concern is, I use this light for work. How much am I going to be able to rely on it? Is this just going to be a truck light? Am I just going to put this in the truck, or is this going to be in my bedroom for walking the dog? Am I ever going to be able to count on this when I think I may need it the most? That's the question. I don't know if that will ever be. So I'm stuck with it, basically. I'm stuck with this light that I don't know what's going to happen with. All I can tell you is, you people that has bought one after you've seen my videos and you're happy with it, I've got some messages, and I'm sorry to tell you that this burned up again, because I know it's probably going to disappoint you. There's at least 2 guys I know that bought one of these after they watched my videos. Here's what I can tell you. It will never burn up on you as long as you just don't use it for long periods of time. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think that's correct. When you have a product like this, the power should not outrun the LED. That's what I call it. Power outrunning the LED. What that means is, I should be able to go into a hot environment, turn this light on where it's already hot to begin with, and I should be able to run batteries through this, battery after battery, and the power should never outrun and burn up the LED. That should be capable to handle the stress and the heat that's produced by a battery. Oh, that's another thing. The guy at Surefire said, well, did you have it in a pocket and it accidentally turned on? I said, absolutely not. And I said, even if I did, I said, a light should not be able to burn up under its own power. I said, but let me tell you how sure I am that this didn't happen. I said, I was actually off work. I was doing some work in my dim lit garage and using it. And I didn't even leave my house, and my light sat on my dresser. I said, then at night, I get the light again for only the second time I've touched it that day. And then I take it out in my coat pocket and turn it on immediately when I get outside, and that's when I found out it burned up. I said, so there's no way that it was just left on and sitting ever. But like I'm saying, guys, they either need to somehow find a way to dissipate heat up here at the head, or do something to get it to where your power is not outrunning, overpowering the LED. I do love the light. As far as size, convenience, brightness, and candela, I am perfectly happy with the light. But as far as the LED burning up on me, I'm not happy at all. So I use this light every single day, multiple times a day. So I would say this lasted me, I don't know what, 2 months, at least probably 2 months of everyday use. So all I can say is, guys, don't keep that beam on for extended amounts of times. Second thing I can say on the positive is Surefire will give you one. When I call Surefire, I am not telling them who I am or what I do on the internet, unless they know from a secondary way. That I am not telling them, look, I'm doing videos on this and we're going to show my viewers what happens all over the internet. I'm not even saying that. So just know that when you call Surefire, if somebody gives you the runaround, get a supervisor immediately on the phone and they will get you a new light. So that's it, guys. I don't know what else to say other than the disappointment factor is a 11 out of 10, if that's possible. I don't know how much this burning up is going on. I'm just a guy that happens to be doing videos that get out there on the internet this is happening to. right, guys, I'll keep you updated when the third light gets here, and we'll see how that goes. Till next time, guys. Hope everybody has a great Christmas if I don't see you and talk to you before then. And this is DOF, and I'm out.